Hello my Leos, this is guidinghalo, and this is just going to be a general snapshot for the middle of the month. See what groups I'm picking up on, or group. Alright, so this can resonate whenever it resonates. It won't necessarily resonate when you watch it. It might have already happened, hard to say. Alright, so for all those who have liked, shared, and subscribed, thank you for doing so. I appreciate it very much. For all those who have not, I would love for you to do so. If it resonates with you, please leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. All right, let's see what's going on for my Leos middle of July. Let's see what this energy is I'm picking up right now for middle of July for my Leos. So whatever comes up, it'll be money, romance, could just be a general type of reading. Let's see what's going on, shall we? The High Priestess, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. And we have the Empress. Well, this has come out a lot already. So, see what we got going on here for my Leos, shall we? The High Priestess, so... lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others is the Empress. Listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting, Archangel Haniel. So what this is telling me is that you guys are major manifestors right now, and before you go ahead and act, because you're going to manifest fast, so before you go ahead and act on a situation, you must consider what you're doing before you go ahead and do so. Because it seems to me you want to create a situation in which celebration can come to the forefront. And happiness will reign supreme. That'd be wonderful. But you've been all up in your head about whatever this is and how to deal with it. Which way to move forward. Possibly even who to move forward with. Or what to move forward with. So we have the end of a cycle, start of a new one. No wonder you're conflicted. Perhaps you don't feel it's the end of a cycle, but the divine is saying everything you've learned is, or everything you needed to learn has been learned. We have wanting to move forward at a fast pace, but having a bloody battle doing so. Something is stopping you up, whether it's situational or the divine itself. A very happy outcome. That's beautiful. And there's your energy coming out. Could be dealing with Cancer. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, guys, this is beautiful. So it seems to me you guys might be involved in what you feel is a bloody battle, but the divine says there's no need to battle. Use your intuition. Maybe it's time to let the battling go. That way the divine can bring the Sun card in. And the Wheel of Fortune. What's this Sun card about, please? Your 10 of Cups. Wowzas. Absolute emotional fulfillment. Happy husband, happy wife, happy family, happy life. What is this Wheel of Fortune and moving forward fast card about? Putting down the burdens. It's about cutting out the BS in your life, my friends. Cutting out what no longer serves you. You've done the homework. You've watched everybody from a distance. You've sat there. You learned everything you needed to learn. Now it's time to balance the scales of justice. And it's time to cut out some things that no longer serve your life. Put down the burdens. You've been fighting a battle, trying to get all of these wands here. Well, now you can put down all of these wands you've collected and start that new passion project. At a very fast rate, I might add. I see a 10 of Cups coming in here. and a happy outcome, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you're either feeling very, very heart-centered, very tender-hearted, big-hearted, and you're having a hard time cutting out the BS. Or maybe you always stem from a heart-centered place and you're having a very hard time using your logical mind in order to create the next phase of your life, because you're still very much heart tied to what's going on. But I see somebody making a head over heart decision here, very possibly so, and it's divinely guided that that happen. Walking away from emotional stress and turmoil, straight to your 9 of Cups. So what this is about, perhaps that celebration coming in is going to be the end of the battling, and you're going to be able to move forward. But you've got to cut out some of that stuff that doesn't serve you and step more into your logical side in order to do so. If this reading is about going the other way and using your heart space more than your logical mind space, it's about a wish granted and healing coming to your life through some sort of celebration and the end of a phase of dealing with a lot of power struggle, a lot of addiction, a lot of shadow work, a lot of everything, and ending up in a very happy place once you do walk away from that stress or cut that thing out of your life that's been causing you excess amounts of stress. Because, I mean, we've got the Wheel of Fortune card coming. After this is done, moving away from rough waters to calm waters is the 6 of Swords. I feel like you guys are staying in a battle that could be walked away from, and the phase or the cycle has ended, but you're still in it. Sometimes when a new cycle starts, we've not fully left the other one yet, so it feels like you have one foot in one side and another foot in another side. So it can be a little bit on the confusing side, and that's why head over heart decisions are necessary in the first place. Because I still see somehow you're emotionally tied to something that was going on. But healing is coming when you cut out the BS and walk away. And then we have Justice. So the divine stepping in to bring justice into a scenario where there has been a lot of shadow work going on and a truth is about to be told, or this is a divine truth, something you're going to learn or something you have learned for diving into your shadow side, but it's time to walk out of that now. This is something you've learned from diving into your shadow side. It's a truth that you can take forward with you into the rest of your life. This is beautiful energy right here. And the divine saying it's just time that you do so because there's victory afoot. The divine is stepping in to bring victory for you. Perhaps you've been single for a very long time, been working on your pentacles. Maybe something ended and you thought it was your happy, but maybe it wasn't your happy and you need to walk away and cut out the BS. Or maybe you were fooling yourself into thinking that this was the grandest thing in the world, and then, well, maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. You'll have to take it how it resonates, but victory is coming. This could also be something to do with a lawsuit, but something you've been working on for a long time all by yourself. This is the single lady card. Perhaps you've learned a truth of dealing in your shadow side about being single. And it's come almost at kind of a blow, but it brings in the 2 of Cups, which is love. And this is mutual connection between you and another, when you do this walking away thing. And then we have the divine bring another ace, which is the Ace of Pentacles. It's a brand new start. Financially, something you can be creative with. So you have a brand new ingenious idea or knowledge or wisdom, piece of wisdom that you can take to start this new big old Ace of Pentacles scenario with. My goodness, the cards are just flipping everywhere. I'm going to put those all back and shuffle. All right, so we have victory coming after the scales of justice have been balanced and this walking away happens. And healing occurs, and then we have brand new starts. So when something ends, we have brand new starts. If these are two different situationships in each pile, then, well, then it'll make it different. But you guys will have to see how it resonates, and I'll pull more cards to see if it ties together. So I see that you're deciding that maybe it is time to have victory in a scenario, have some new starts and put in the work. And maybe that's what this is about, is ending the battle, moving forward fast to your 10 of Cups and a very happy outcome, and the Wheel of Fortune, putting down the burdens. Maybe it's not about a head over heart decision. Maybe it's actually about a heart over head decision. And you're going to go with your heart possibly to bring healing so that you can walk away from the emotional trauma and stress you've been going through. But I see someone making an offer. Either you're being made an offer to and you're snubbing it. You're not sure if you want to stay single perhaps or have victory in this situation. Maybe you just want to start new. But there's a Tower moment coming, my friends. And I think you intuitively sense that not everything is as it seems, that things are held in the dark right now for your own sake. I think perhaps if you knew this victory was coming before now, that you, or before, well, before the situation occurs, if you knew this victory was coming, it'd be entirely possible that you'd stomp it flat to the ground anyway, because you might not be interested. I think you're going to be going inward, definitely inward, to gain some clarity and taking this Star of Healing, putting it in that lantern and carrying it forward. Let's see what combines these two scenarios for my Leo friends. I see love here on the board and brand new starts in possible financials, in possible knowledge, like just very ingenious ideas after coming out of a shadow phase, or somehow using a shadow part of your life to create this new idea and bringing absolute financial new starts to your life through it. So what ties these two together? Tell me, please. First of all, we have the 10 of Cups again, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So if you're battling with another female in your life over something and you have a very rewarding family life, this could be about business. It could be that you're trying to create a lavish abundance for yourself, but you're battling with a family member or a coworker about this creation of this life here. The family member, you know, because it says here even, or does it? Yeah, it does say a contented and rewarding family life. So that's there, but perhaps you're battling your own mind about what perhaps contented and rewarding is. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's a time of positive change. The situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. And it comes right on top of the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's definitely a fortunate incident or situationship in some way, shape, or form. Let's get best advice from the angels. I think someone might be deciding to put in the work here, and it's going to come as a shock to you. Or the Tower moment is that you're giving someone an offer and they don't want to work with you on it, and it confuses you, so you need to go inward. But being that the Wheel of Fortune is here, time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. Whatever you've been battling here, whatever this Tower moment is, whatever the stalemate has been, the things that you've not seen, that's all going to change for you. Your advice from the angels. Now that you have asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So how do we be in the mode of receiving? How do we be in the receiving mode? It could be through meditation. It could just be not saying no to opportunities and searching out opportunities. Even if it's about going to a business meeting that you know you don't want to be involved with a person in, but you're going to go to a business meeting and hear them out anyway, hear out their pitch anyway, because they might give you an idea somehow in a way to get past a hurdle you've been having, maybe a head over heart situation. Perhaps it's not about business, and maybe you're going to sit down with a friend or sit down in meditation and just being open to any information, any knowledge that the divine wants to bring your way in order to move this Wheel of Fortune forward, in order to bring these new starts here with this Wheel of Fortune, right? So first card out, my cards are upside down again. We have the Queen of Wands. There's your guys' energy coming out proud and strong. Look at that. So this is definitely going to resonate with some people out there, even if it does seem a little on the confusing side. Four of Spears. This is a rewarding and contented family life. So this is my 1111 card. It's the portal that's been opened that brings all new fresh starts. It brings all old things you've been working on that no longer serve you to an ending. Whether you do it yourself or not, perhaps there's something you needed to bring to an ending, but you didn't do so. So the divine is going to step in and bring new starts so that you actually do put an ending to something. That could also be the Tower moment there. And we have the Three of Swords. Someone's had a broken heart here. Definitely, someone's had a broken heart, and I wonder if, yeah, an ending definitely happened. Yes, it did, because you don't really get new starts until someone walks away or there's an ending going on. So I think there was a big battle, a bloody battle, in fact, and the divine says to use your intuition as to whether you should walk towards this or not, right? Whether you should walk away from it or not. And we have the Three of Cups. It's all about learning and growing together, about being one with not just you, not just the divine, but with other people as well, people you want to work with, perhaps. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Three of Cups. That's about celebration. This one's the Three of Pentacles, so maybe you were dealing with a third-party scenario, or someone who liked to go out and party a lot. Hence the Five of, Swords that came out there. But this is the Five of Wands, which is a lot of internal conflict. And I think definitely it could be about whether to go back to something or whether to move away from it. And while you have one foot in one camp and one foot in another, and your heart in both and your mind in both, the divine wants you to know that even though you are conflicted in this scenario, very conflicted and have competing goals, that there is going to be a happy outcome that you do not see yet. Okay? This is the Sun card again. So definitely going to be a happy outcome, my Leo friends. Whatever this is regarding for you. Could be different for any one of you, whether it's love or work, money, investments, family, whatever. It could be different. Just take it how it resonates, but there is going to be victory that comes, and someone is going to decide to put in the work. And that might really blow your mind, and you might decide, well, I don't know if I want to put in the work. I don't know if I trust you, but there are things that are not, out in the open. So go inward, think about it, and just remember the divine's bringing a happy outcome. You've asked the angel for heaven's help. Trust that they're going to bring it. 10 of Cups again, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments below how it resonates. I hope you all have a great middle of July. Blessings.